Today we are going to talk about how well Notability Plus can convert handwritten equations into proper typeset ones. Let's start with a simple case. E equals mc squared. So you select it, hit convert, choose math, and then this is what happens. So it does a very good job, and if you're not happy with it, there's an option that you can hit the edit button, and it can actually it gives you the option here to modify the LaTeX code for that equation. Yes, the equations are given in LaTeX code. So now we're happy with it, and since it gives you the LaTeX code, so what happens here, you can copy this as an image, or you can copy the text, to clipboard, and it copies basically the equation here. All right, so cancel. Now let's say that you have something more complex. How well can convert this one? Again, the scenario is the same. You select it and hit convert here, choose math. All right, it looks like it did a pretty good job. All right, now, and I'm quite surprised that it can actually show the arrows here on top of the letters. It can show that properly. If we go to, I guess is using this overwrite arrow function. Yeah, so it's doing pretty good job there. I'm quite happy. Now let's go to something more complex here. As you see here, we have a say piecewise definition for a function. There's an integral sign, there is a fraction, there is if, elsewhere. So this is basically cases, and well, the cases command in the cases environment in LaTeX. So let's see how well it's going to do this one. All right, convert, math. All right, well, didn't do a fantastic job, but still acceptable. So there's a mistake here, that there's a little dot here. Of course, if should be, well, text, this if, this elsewhere. This fraction is okay. So basically this needs some modifying. So you go here, so that's how you fix this. And then so you can experiment other things in terms of how well can it do for different types of handwritten tasks. If your handwriting is not good, what's the effect? So let's choose this one. Convert, math. All right, it can do a pretty much good job. there. What about this one? Convert math. I think convert math. All right, that turned out to be okay as well. What about this one? Convert math. What about this one? All right, it's funny that this, yeah, it doesn't detect that it was M, but that handwriting was pretty bad, so I'm not surprised. So let's see if something more complex like the summation marks or things like that can be handled properly. Absolutely. So if you see, there is this superscript here, I equals 0 goes to 10, so everything is handled quite properly. What about this this formula? So this formula, now pay attention that we have a double integral sign, that we have a surface integral here. Let's see if it can handle that or not. So this part is coming okay, but this part, it just puts two integrals there. If we can go to where it gives us the formula, so instead of this, if you use the right package, you could usually write this one, and yeah, that's a better one. So but the amount of time that it takes to modify this is minimal compared to the time that you would be typing this yourself. And you can simply copy this as an image or copy the LaTeX code as text. So something like this is converted in a similar way. Will probably need some editing. Well, this one needs a little bit more. So I'm not sure why it didn't pick it up. Oh, okay, this S is not written properly, my handwriting. So, and I'm not sure what happened to this one. So let's see how it handles this equation here. And the reason I say that, because this subscript 2 coming very close to the line, to the horizontal line, which separates the numerator and denominator. So let's see. Well, it handles it quite well. So what about here, that this D is basically crossing that line there? Let's go see. Very well. And finally, what about this matrix? I would be surprised if it does this well. Well, fantastic. To be honest, I'm impressed. So we are done with this part, but there's also a way to take a picture of the formulas that you have actually written on a paper. And let's see if we can actually do something with these. So it says convert to ink. Let's say that I have written this with a pencil on a yellow paper. Convert to ink. So as you see, it doesn't do a good job, so I'm not expecting that to be handled properly. And now convert to ink. This one I did with pen, so it's pretty obvious. Convert to ink. Now it seems quite okay. Now if I press this one, if I click this one, sorry, let me see if it can actually do something about this. Convert math. Unfortunately, it doesn't do a good job here, and I don't know why. So the conclusion is that Notability Plus does a fantastic job of converting digitally handwritten equations into proper LaTeX typesetting and proper display format of the equations, and can save you a lot of time to do the conversion.